Hello and welcome to another bikepacking gear review video. In this video we're going to look at the NEMO Hornet one-person backpacking and bikepacking tent. This is the NEMO Hornet one-person bikepacking and backpacking tent. This is an amazing tent and I've had it for several years now. I've taken it all over the world and I really do love it. However, it does have its flaws and that's why I don't actually use it anymore. We'll get to those in a second, but because I've had this for years, I bought this with my own money, I've spent a lot of time using it, I think I'm in a really good place to give this a thorough review. So what do I like about this tent? Quite a few things actually, but the first thing is the looks. I think it's a really sleek design, really minimal and compact, which is what I like about it. It's ideal for bikepacking in that respect. I also like that it's inner pitch first. Now for some people that's a big no-no, but all of my tents are inner pitch first and I really like the simplicity of it. It's really easy to pitch and really easy to put away. It takes virtually no time at all. This is the slightly older version of the NEMO Hornet. You can now buy the NEMO Hornet OSMO, which is made using OSMO fabric, which is claimed to be more waterproof, which is very important. A little bit of foreshadowing there because that's something I want to touch on later in the video. Another positive thing about this tent is its weight. It's really light. This one-man version is just over 900 grams for everything, including the poles and the pegs. It's also got a decent sized porch where you can stuff your bikepacking bags and other valuables to keep them out of the rain. And I think for the price, this is a really good value tent. It's not cheap. It is about 350 to 400 quid, which is somewhere in the mid-range when it comes to cost. But I think it's worth more than that, so it's good value. So that all sounds great, so why don't I use this tent anymore? There's a few reasons, specifically for bikepacking. The first is that the poles, they're not long, but they're not short either. They are just slightly longer than most front roll-up bags, which means on several occasions, you can see in some of my films that the tent tends to poke out of the front roll-up bag a little bit. It only just fits without a sleeping bag or a sleeping mat in there. But obviously I like to try and keep all my sleeping stuff together if I can. You might be able to get away with this for bikepacking if you're not taking filming equipment like I do, because that does take up a lot of space. You might be able to put the tent by itself in the front roll-up bag and all the other sleeping equipment in other bags around the bike. But it's also slightly too long to fit in most medium-sized panniers. And like I say, it is probably just too long for it to be used on all bikes. It's also not the roomiest tent. Granted, this is the one-person version. You can get a two-person version, which you might want to go for if you're slightly on the bigger side. I can only just sit up in this tent and I can only just stretch out. I am 6 foot, so if you're slightly smaller than that, it might not be an issue. But if you're over 6 foot, you will be very cramped if you go for the one person. Another thing that really has bugged me over the years, given that I've used this tent in all conditions, is that there's not a huge amount of clearance between the fly and the inner, which on most occasions is absolutely fine. But when it's really damp, really wet and cold, like it can get here in the UK quite regularly, you do get such a small amount of clearance that the fly can touch the inner and as a result water can seep in, usually by your feet, because it's slightly more cramped to the bottom end where your feet go versus where your head goes. So I've never really got wet anywhere other than that, but on a few occasions I have woken up and found that the outside of my sleeping bag is wet right at the bottom near my feet, which isn't ideal. I imagine that's why NEMO have brought out the OSMO version with more waterproof fabric to ensure that that doesn't happen. I've seen a few people leaving reviews on this tent and have all said the same thing, so it's not a problem with my tent specifically. If you're using this in all seasons, which to be fair, it doesn't claim it is a 4-season tent, it is a 3-season tent, but you can still get rain in the summer, it can be a little bit annoying waking up with wet feet. Something that I know has been improved on the new design is the pocket space, because in this particular tent I've only got a really small pocket down here, which is fine for phones and things like that, and a tiny one at the top. The new version I know has much bigger pocket sizes than this, just like my Dragonfly does, loads of space inside the tent to keep stuff safe. So should you buy this tent? I absolutely love it and I have used it for several years all over the world in all conditions and it's been brilliant. I only realised its flaws when I moved on to the Dragonfly, which in my opinion, the NEMO Dragonfly is the far superior version of the two. It is though about 100–150 quid more expensive. So if you're on a bit more of a budget and you want a quality tent, the newer updated version of this is absolutely fantastic for bikepacking. It is a great beginner/intermediate tent that will last a very long time. The niggles that I talked about before, like the waterproofing, I think has gone away with the new version, but also the sizing. If you are slightly bigger, definitely go for the 2-person version versus the 1-person, and that's the one I probably should have gone for in the beginning. Obviously, it's going to add more weight and even longer poles for the 2-person version, which is one of the drawbacks I mentioned at the beginning. However, if you are wanting to just put that and that alone in your front roll-up bag, you can definitely make it work. And for the weight, for the price, for the practicality and the quality of it, I think it's definitely something you should consider. As always, links for this in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.